Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be for the sign of Leo. And what I'm going to do is I'll throw some cards. We'll look at what has been keeping you in your lower chakras, what angelic guides you need to work with, and like how they've been impeding you, right? And so we'll just kind of go through and see what comes out and go from there. And hopefully you'll get a little bit of a clearing. So if you have not begun, I'm already getting that there's like a lot of tightness in the upper shoulders. So just go ahead and focus on that area, right? And allow it to like shift out of the body. Just clearing, transmuting, allowing it to literally rebalance the body. Okay, so they've been, okay. Wow, that's a lot. All right, I guess we're just doing some work, right? Oh, and what gates and portals are we opening while we're doing this? Okay, that's it. Ooh, we're going straight for the jugular. Are you ready to play, Leo? Because I am. Okay, so we are embarking on a new adventure. Are you riding with me? Let's make this happen, huh? We are literally pulling out of the divine matrix, entering into sacred space, a sacred temple, sacred galactic council. We're tapping into the Venusian vibration, right? Which is entirely love. It's all the lessons that we've decided to take on in this lifetime surrounding love as a whole. And so we're unfolding that because these are literally like how they've been fucking with you, in all honesty. Like they're literally telling me that they're messing with you in your sleep, to make you second guess people, to make you not trust your own divine discernment, right? They are like, it's weird the first time that you see a normal person. Whoo, buddy. Their eyes shift when they're under the influence, right? When they drink, it makes you not want to drink. Because you literally see the fact that, number one, they're a channel. So they get out of the way so quickly that they allow these entities to take over their body, right? So where mannerisms will change, visions will change, their eyes will change. It's a really, really interesting vibration to like see somebody go from one vibration completely into another. And I'm getting like that you see it a lot, right? So I'll throw out different placements and then we'll kind of go through the process and start clearing them, right? They just said switch decks. Is this in one more for the root? Yeah, okay. Got it. Just take a deep breath. Keep grounding, running energy. I really want you to focus on your back. Okay, there's a contract on the back. So if you close your eyes and just ground your body, I want you to think like, what does that contract say? And it's going to pop to you instantaneously. Like there's zero delay. You're just going to know exactly what that contract is. Flevorous. He may be coming to you as people. Through the military. They just said through the military. I don't know. You take it as it resonates for you, right? Looks almost like a rat that's a cat. You sure? Okay. Ellicur and Beemoth. You have a demon that's been playing as a victim, who literally has been like manipulating through victimhood. Alistair pretends to be in emotions, pretends to be the nice person, and they're manipulating. They're rats. I don't know where my Canadian accent came from. Amon? I don't know. It's hilarious. Or Milwaukee. I want to all of a sudden say, you know? I don't know what the hell that's about. Brooms. Somebody got pregnant via witchcraft and they lost the baby. And in the heart? Wow, really? Whew, that's a lot. Are you ready? With Morpheus in the background. So Moloch is the devil. Is like literally been impeding your heart. Demos. This is like all passed through like they're showing military branches, military guides, like a dad would be like in the army, and then maybe a son is a Marine, and then like a grandpa was like a Navy guy. And like this behavior of like stepping on people or tormenting their family members, right? This really toxic abuse that's taken place in this lineage. Not only did it make you close your third eye, but it literally shifted your outlook. And it's where they're showing me Zeus gutting his dad, right? To let all of his brothers and sisters out. That's what they're showing me. They're like literally showing me breaking the cycle with the father. Furfur. It's this manipulation of speaking truth, right? It's telling half-truths. It's this impediment, this Balan. 3 is like a rolling theme for you, right? And you think 3 through 3 ascended masters, but I'm getting that 3 is the operation of the devil's foot soldiers, is what they just said. The people walking around with life path 3 that you've encountered have been playing with these lower vibrational energies, entities, really truly keeping you stuck, keeping other people stuck, really amplifying this process, right, of this fakery, of this fuckery, of this. And Amon's on here twice, right? So not only is it in the root chakra, but it's also in your solar plex. So it's literally keeping you from your own divine mastery of where you can manifest wholeheartedly, instantaneously, in an amplificated way, right? It's almost like you're putting out all of these desires, all these hopes, all these wishes to move forward, and they've literally been impeding you this entire time, right? You may have had dreams where your teeth are falling out, where you are, in death or dying, like people are finding you dead. You could be flying without wings above like a home, a countryside, an ocean, up a mountain, like all of these different things. You could have like You could have found a text message or an email on a phone and like started to dream or seeing these things, gaining insight, following your gut intuition, right? Your higher self has been speaking to you, so have your ancestors. Whatever's on that left side, I see you. You can go ahead and leave out of the crown. We'll transport you to the proper way station. Oh, we thank you. People are going to start coming to you saying, please help me, please help me, please help me. You're going to have to learn to help them transition, right? It is something that I teach people, by the way. What else? What else? Is there anything else after that? One more. No? Did it flip and I didn't see it? No. You said one more. Sorry, guys. No, nothing flipped. So maybe linking with spirit. Really tapping into your higher self, right? Tapping into your spirit, tapping into the spirit, right? The Holy Spirit, the God, the Creator, you know, understanding. You may be seeing a lot of rainbows. Really looking at, I feel like my voice just amplified. The control of your own amplification, right? Your own gifts. You're going to start seeing trees in like a more vibrant, more appealing light, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's, are we going up or down? Up, okay. So out of the root chakra, we're going to clear Aman. Bunin and Favros. DNA lineage, yes. And also red grid. Anyone who stumbles on this, yeah, at any given point in time. We're going into the sacral, yeah. Beedmoth and Elisir. Good. Aman and Brooms. Solar plex. Sacral. Root. Clear. Moloch. Demeus. Furfur. And Balin. All out of the heart center, please. The solar plex. The sacral. The root chakra. Clear. Deep breath in, deep breath out, fully releasing completely. Okay, what do you got to work on for the next moon cycle? I didn't even get to shuffle. I'm not taking those. You may have an Aries Leo that's fucking with your path. I'm just saying. You may want to look into that. Start laying some psychic protection. Basics. The nicest one is when you're around a lot of people is the body of glass, right? You envision your body as glass. You just set the intention in like a 1-minute meditation. and you literally see your body go translucent. And as soon as you enter into a room, you're not going to be absorbing their energies any longer, right? So what do you have? What are you still blocking? What do you need to release? Adjustments are required, right? You're going to have to get to a state of being where you're not so stubborn. It's funny, they also showed me a Taurus. So an Aries and a Taurus you might be working with, or might be attempting to impede you. Take it as it resonates. Conclusions are within reach. Like, you're close to figuring out what it is that you need to figure out, right? And then believe in the impossible. And there is your card. It's like, confidence is the key to your success. When you tap into the highest vibration of self and you are emanating with focus, with positivity, keeping your heart in an open vibration where you're just in full allowance, letting God work through you, knowing that these demons that you've encountered on this mass scale, however it's correlated for you, right? Understand that those lessons are to get you propelled forward to where you need to be. And so you really need to ask the Almighty, like, how to help you move forward. Like, what do you have to do? How do you need to become? Like, who do you need to work with, right? What are those next steps to keep them from like impeding you any longer than what they already have, right? And really, truly, like, asking, like, God, show me the refuge. Show me, like, who, how, why, what, where, and unfold all of it. And literally be a sleuth, be a detective. Like, start really getting into the core reason of, number one, how you haven't been seeing what's been taking place in the background clearly, or how you have been seeing it all unfold, but you still react in this old manner. And it's causing your solar plex to kind of back up, right? You might have tummy troubles. So just take a deep breath with acknowledgement of that. We'll go through and we'll break all the cords, right? So is all about asking for protection in dreams and asking them to keep you safe when you're in the astral realm. If you've never cleared your Ka body, like, that is something definitely we can do and work out, because it will change your life and it'll change the way that you're operating and the paradigm that you're operating in it, right? Maha influences health and longevity, right? You could be really around people that make you feel like you're dead inside, right? Or that you're operating out of a lower paradigm. And so you have to start really understanding that your vibration is just, number one, it's raising its consciousness. So it's going to be more sensitive. It's like when you get a scrape and you have a Band-Aid on it, and then you take the Band-Aid off and you just, like, let the air hit it and you just kind of jump, and it's like screeching on, like, glass or like nails on a chalkboard is what they just said. And so, like, understanding, like, what vibrations are no longer in resonance where you're operating out of currently, right? Manelk, it's really, I'm hearing that there's this foundation that needs to be shaken in regards to giving and receiving. It's almost like when you overgive, and I've legit got two big hawks, like, circling out of my window right now, bananas, like, they're in my eyes view. They're huge. And so, like, the thing is, and it might be an omen for you. I don't know. You got to look that up. But the thing is like, where is it that you are feeding into the anger? What is triggering your anger, right? For me, like, at one point in time, I had somebody feeding on my energy, and they're showing me this specifically. And every time I would think of that person, because I was waiting for them to come, waiting them to show up, and I would get so aggravated and so angry. Like, I literally would turn in this rage of a ball, right? Where I just could not even control myself. I was just so fed up with being fed up. And it's because I was being strung along, right? But the thing is it's because I was giving away my power. and I was not standing in my most authentic self, right? So where have you been giving away your divine birthright, where you have surrendered, but not surrendered in a way that is healthy but unhealthy, right? And ooh, that's wild. I'm almost like, I just heard like somebody's been telling you you're bipolar or you're manic, but you're not. They're putting these, whoever's accusing you of this stuff is like putting these spells on you. They're literally putting a roadblock of impediment so that you wouldn't trust yourself, so that you would second guess yourself, so you wouldn't think that the voice that you're hearing in your head is actually you. Like you talk to dead people. You're not nuts. You just have to adjust your tuner so that way you can push out the things that are not yours and retune yourself so that way you understand what your vibration is, what their vibration is, and then what the realm of the undead is, right? And once you start understanding the handle of how you're operating in that paradigm, you kind of work on your own gifts, and then you can start helping people actually transition, right? You get your 10 of Cups. You literally get this like divine love, this victory, this peace. But it's like all of a sudden understanding that the voice that you heard was not for your highest good. You may actually be seeing a lot of 666. Not a bad number. What else? What else does Leo need to know? There's prosperity and abundance ahead. You may be going to go see the Northern Lights. You're seeing tons of rainbows. And it's after a time of hardship, you are gaining a renewal in faith, in hope. Like success and happiness is coming into your life because this is a divine union. This is your twin flame. And there is a reason why you guys have come into contact. And it's understanding like where pride has taken a place and where conflict and impediment of lower vibrational entities that have not been pushed out of your space. Place the armor of God, right? Ephesians 6:11, read that. And every morning and every night, tighten that up and ask God to intervene in full divine protection, right? Let's go ahead and let's start at the feet. Disconnecting all cords, all impediments, all locks, chains, hooks, anchors. Thank you. And up to the root chakra, let's do the same, please. Thank you. Sacral, solar plex, heart chakra, second heart, throat, third eye, crown, solar star, Metatron's cube. Amplify the bubble in the auric field and amplify out. Let's get the Merkabas going, please. Yeah, the big one. And let's pull in Violet Ray, please. Thank you. Take a deep breath, fully resetting, fully balancing. What else? Last word. Oh, and then stones, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Well, which one? Whew, and you have success, my friend. Yeah, Mookaite Jasper is something. Aquamarine for your root chakra, for your solar plex for manifestations. You've got 3. Moldavite, which is my absolute favorite. Selenite, which is this buddy right here. And then the Auralite. Super dope. And then I'll get your heart chakra. Citrine. Clear it. Balanced, centered. Thank you. Let's release what's sitting in the lower back, please. Just take a deep breath, focusing on it. Amethyst. I don't know what the Brandenburg, but amethyst is all over the place. And then citrine is like one of my favorites. That's this lovely guy here. Super dope. So, pause. When you get fear, you need to understand that number one, it's probably the other person's fear. And if you are a true twin, like you guys are mirroring each other's fears, right? It's scary business to like show all your real scars, all your real wounds, right? To be honest and open and to hope that that person's at the mental acuity and the state of being where they've worked through all their traumas, right? But you also have to understand that traumas are meant to, one, go solo together. Like first you go solo, right? You come together, you meet, you get more stuff like flirt up, then you separate, and then you come back together and you do the work together, right? It's embarking on a new adventure, they said. They're like, hello. So it's really about like you understanding what your body is trying to tell you, right? Are you in the highest vibration of self? And rainbows are really big for you. It's all about that rebirth, that exciting of new, right? Asking your divine guidance, like to work magic in front of you as you're manifesting, as you're thinking, as it's unfolding. It's instantaneous. There's without delay, right? If you feel it, if you believe it, if your emotions are behind it, then it will become. It's the way we're operating right now. So give us your cares, right? Where is it that you are worried? Are you worried that you're going to have somebody to grow old with, or that you're not going to have somebody to grow old with? Are you worried that like they're going to leave you at a certain point, right? Because nothing lasts forever, right? You have to allow these old programs by a limited state of being, right? Because you are a soul having a human experience. You are, I don't want to say alien because I don't believe that to be the case. You're just a soul. You're a very, very old and ancient soul that comes from cosmic wisdom, right? You're here to break the matrix. You're here to truly own your own inner space and allow your divineness to balance within masculinity and femininity to where you can truly become the trinity that you are designed to become, right? It is in your genetic makeup. It is in your DNA sequences. It is exactly why you have come to incarnate on this planet, is for success, is to get to the end goal and to go, you know what? I did everything that I was set out to do in this lifetime, and I did it with everything in my heart. And I surrendered to like what the divine is showing within me. And they told me I'm going to pull one of my twin flame. Yeah, you're a channel, and it's all about creation. Oh, you guys will be earth guides in this incarnation, right? You and your twin. You guys will be working together to help raise the collective consciousness to break the matrix. That's divinely, and I don't know how that's going to happen, but that's what they're telling me. And like, it's a loud radio signal. Like, it's so strong. They just said Abraham, so it's going to be something, but Abraham's a solo. Jerry was not a channeler. Abraham was the channeler. Well, Esther was the channeler, actually. Jerry was just along for an amazing, glorious ride. And he was quite her protector. They just told me a fool's had your crown on. A fool's been wearing your crown. Somebody's supposed to have a baby here that's angelically, divinely guided. It's going to be a fire sign. So it's going to end up being a... What is it? Why are you guys keeping it from me? Aries. What is it? Aries, Leo, Sag? Yeah. However that falls for you. It's going to be a girl. And she's divinely connected. She could be already on the planet. She could be coming onto the planet. Somebody's looking at a lot of understanding the version of like the lock and the key, right? Understanding like why we they're just showing me like the light and the dark, the duality that we encounter in this journey, right? And understanding like the push and the pull of the collective of the energy sequences, right? How you learn to dance with people when you encounter them, right? How you're truly like where are you fighting, following? Because here's the thing, right? Your divine feminine has already gone through all this shit. And you cannot look at it as a like she's telling you what to do. It's she's trying to save you steps so that you can get to her divine placement, right? Because she's been at it longer than you have. And so like, you know what? I don't know why, but they're telling me like, so when you do meet your divine feminine, you can have her read. This again, that you are the feminine, because you can be both, right? Your divine feminine is also wounded. So you too have this aspect of yourself that you have to work through. And so it's for you as much as it is for her. But it's called the Queen Code, right? But it kind of tells you, and number one, it identifies toxic masculinity. And then two, it shows and reiterates how the feminine cuts the male's balls off, essentially, right? Because let's be real, if you are, and I'm going to start splitting these readings. I'm going to start doing masculine and feminine in two separations. This is like together, because this is like me just learning the energy. But they're telling me that I'm going to have to start separating the energy. But you know, reading it and understanding like how to communicate, because the truth is 90% of us grew up in very toxic environments where people reiterated like the toxicity of like masculine and feminine energy. So if you've done all this work, like you have to understand that when you come together, it doesn't instantly go away with, cool, I've done all my work, I am done doing work, I am finished, like it is a home stretch. No, now you have to do it together, right? You have to work through this process as a unit. So having care, having compassion, having understanding, but not being a walk-on, right? Standing up and holding true to who you are and what you deserve, and not taking spiteful behavior or rude behavior as a way of means of communication, right? Like standing up and owning what it is that you demand, right? That you desire. And then making your counterpart reflect that process is super huge. And so, you know, it's something you guys are going to have to work through. And I don't know. I mean, and here's the other thing too is, oh, that's going to be fun. Okay. You guys are going to help clear Gaia through tantric sex. So have fun with that. I hope you get this and you enjoy yourself. Just take a look at these, pause them. Know that like this journey is meant to be fun. You are supposed to be with a counterpart that you can play with, right? If you find that you're too serious or that it's not in flow and it's not enjoyable, then stop doing it. Who gives a shit who the person is? In the end, they're still a soul having a human experience. Like, your job is to play and to have fun and to rejoice. And if you can't have fun while you're playing, then like, I just don't know what to tell you. You're doing it wrong. So, I'm being told that you already know who your twin is. I don't need to tell you that. Signs don't matter. Energy is everything, right? You can be masculine, you can be feminine. The key is balancing the two into a state of neutrality, not allowing anything or anyone to impede your own space. Take time for you two to truly know you two. Don't allow anyone from the outside to impede this, because the truth is the devil works through people, and those people are going to try to keep you two from doing the work that you need to be done. Be in your heart center on a regular basis. Be kind, be generous, be open-hearted, be in the vibration of love. Your job is to love each other unconditionally, without any judgment, without any uncertainty, to only have eyes for each other, and to truly allow this divine union to be so strong at the point where people just feel the energy and the vibration of love and protection that works between the two of you, that nothing and no one can break this divine creation. And that is really like the core of your next move moving forward, right? So when the two of you talk, because it will be soon, write down the things that are hard no's for you, and get that conversation going to where the two of you can meet somewhere in the middle, where you two can truly be in the state of the love vibration for each other, for self, right? If this resonated with you, please take a moment to like, subscribe, share the channel. My job in this lifetime is to help clear 33s so they become sovereign beings in their own bodies, and they are no longer being impeded by dark entities that are just in their backs, in their shadows, hiding in the dark. It's time for us to flip the script. We control our own destiny, and it's time for you to stand up in your own divine creation. So I hope at the end of this that you do feel more balanced, more whole. Whatever's in the third chakra and in the back of that right rib kidney, let's go ahead and break those cords, please. Take a deep breath. Just focus on that cord. And it's also in the heart too. Please remove that. Thank you. And the third eye. I'm seeing like something with sparkles over the third eye. Can we go ahead and pull that off, please? Thank you. And let's go ahead and do a rainbow waterfall, please. Take a deep breath. And just set the intention for the heart to rebalance itself, right? Because there's no need for it to be out of whack. The heart should be fully balanced in the body. You've learned the lessons. Akashic Record Keeper, yep. Let's go ahead and mark clear all of the lessons that Leo has learned thus far, and update the Akashic Record for past lives, present lives, and future lifetimes, please. These lessons do not need to be relearned, re-recorded, replayed, retransposed. They are completed, they are done, and it is so. Amen. So Leo, as I was trying to close out, I just say thank you. Thank you for watching up to this point. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao.